Ladies and gentlemen, we gather today to celebrate our 6 seniors and 3 graduate seniors and thank them for their contributions to Salve women's soccer and exemplifying our team values over the course of their careers. Our first graduate student is a striker from Rockaway Park, New York, Molly Breslin. Molly graduated in 2020 with a degree in marketing, ending her undergraduate career on the Dean's List for 2 consecutive semesters. Molly will complete a graduate degree in healthcare administration in May 2021 and currently maintains a 4.0 cumulative GPA. Molly has appeared in 35 games for the Seahawks, tallying 4 goals and 1 assist, with a career total of 9 points. She served as team captain in her senior campaign, guiding her teammates through a year of COVID. Molly, we love you and we will miss you. Molly Breslin. Our next graduate student is a central midfielder from Glen Head, New York, Megan Papiro. Megan completed her undergraduate degree in Administration of Justice in December of 2020 and is currently working towards a graduate degree in Homeland Security with a concentration in cybersecurity. Megan maintains a cumulative GPA of 4.0 and was named to the Dean's List for 5 consecutive semesters and fall academic all-conference team in 2019 and 2020. She also earned her place in the Alpha Phi Sigma Honor Society for academic excellence. Megan has competed in 20 games for the Seahawks, tallying 2 assists and 2 career points. Megan brings a level of commitment to her team and passion for the game that stand out from her peers. Megan, we love you, and you will be missed. Megan Papiro. Our final graduate student is an outside midfielder from Glen Head, New York, Mia Papiro. Mia completed her undergraduate degree in Administration of Justice in December 2020 and is currently working toward a graduate degree in Homeland Security with a concentration in cybersecurity. Mia maintains a cumulative graduate GPA of 4.0 and was named to the Fall All-Academic All-Conference team in 2018, 2019, and 2020. She recently earned her place on the Alpha Phi Sigma Honor Society. Mia has been a consistent contributor to the Seahawks, appearing in 48 games with 9 starts, 1 goal and 2 assists, and 4 career points. Mia brings a calculated and focused approach to the game, qualities that make her a reliable teammate and very coachable. Mia, we love you and we will miss you. Mia Papiro. Our first senior is central midfielder from Coventry, Rhode Island, Ashley Daigneault. Ashley will complete her undergraduate degree in social work in May 2021. Ashley maintains a 3.928 GPA, earning her place on the Dean's List every semester while at Salve, and the Fall Academic All-Conference teams in 2019 and 2020. Ashley's academic prowess also earned her place in Salve's chapter of the Delta Epsilon Sigma Honor Society, Academic All-State, Chi Alpha Sigma Student Athlete Honor Society, and the Phi Alpha Social Work Honor Society, for which she also serves as Vice President. Ashley also serves as Vice President for Salve's Social Work Club and is a member of the Learning Unlimited staff. We love you, Ashley! Ashley Daigneault! Our next senior is a defensive back from Barrington, Rhode Island, Anna Downs. Anna joined the Seahawks squad in 2019 as a sophomore after transferring from Ramapo College in New Jersey. She has been a versatile player for the Seahawks, playing in a variety of positions, but finds herself in the back line this year. Anna has competed in 29 games, starting 14 and tallying 1 assist in her career thus far. She currently maintains a 3.8 cumulative GPA, earned her place on the Dean's List every semester of her college career, as well as Fall Academic All-Conference teams in 2019 and 2020. Anna graduates in May 2021 with a degree in American Studies. Anna, we love you, and you will be missed. Anna Downs! Our next senior is a wing midfielder from Old Tappan, New Jersey, Erin Harnish. Erin walked on the Seahawks squad in 2019 as a sophomore. She steadily became a valuable player on the flanks and has appeared in 25 games thus far. Erin will graduate in May 2021 with an undergraduate degree in marketing with minors in business administration and graphic design. As a Pell Honors student, Erin boasts a 3.8 cumulative GPA, earning a place on the Dean's List every semester while at Salve. She also made the Fall Academic All-Conference teams in 2019 and 2020. Erin, we are very proud of you, and you will miss you dearly. Erin Harnish! Our next senior is a defensive back from Portland, Connecticut, Molly Leary. Molly has proven herself to be a key member of the Seahawks starting lineup since her freshman year. She has started in 38 of the 45 games she has appeared in throughout her career. Rarely leaving the pitch, Molly's defensive performance earned her a spot on the Commonwealth Coast Conference's third-team All-Conference team in 2019. Molly is also recognized as a leader by her coaches and teammates and has served as team captain in both her junior and senior campaigns. As a biology major, Molly maintains a 3.7 cumulative GPA, thus earning merit on the Dean's List for 4 consecutive semesters and the Fall Academic All-Conference teams in 2019 and 2020. She will complete her coursework and graduate in May 2021. Molly, thank you for your contributions. You will be missed. Molly Leary! Our next senior is a defensive midfielder from New London, Connecticut, Emily Smith. Emily has been a steady presence for the Seahawks midfield, appearing in 40 games and starting in 19. As a starter or a substitute, Emily's performance on the pitch is consistently effective. She is regarded as a leader by coaches and teammates and serves as team captain in her senior campaign. Emily will graduate in May 2021 with degrees in both psychology and special education and is currently beginning her master's in applied behavioral science. Emily has found herself on the Dean's List and the Fall Academic All-Conference teams in 2019 and 2020. She is a member of Learning Unlimited and was awarded the Salve Athletic Seahawks Service Award in 2019. Emily, thank you for your contributions. We will miss you. Emily Smith. Our final senior striker and goalkeeper from Proctor, Vermont, Isabel Valerio. Isabel joined the Seahawks as a walk-on her sophomore year. Since then, she's taken roles as both a striker and a goalkeeper, proving to be extremely valuable in positions require entirely different skill sets. Isabel's coaches and teammates recognized her commitment and leadership by voting her in as team captain during her senior campaign. As a student athlete, Isabel has participated in many SAC events, the Silent March, and fundraising campaign videos. She is a member of Salve's marketing club and currently maintains a 3.3 cumulative GPA and placed on the Dean's List for the last 2 semesters. Isabel will graduate on May 2021 with an undergraduate degree in marketing and a minor in business administration. Isabel, you are greatly appreciated and you will be missed. Isabel Valerio. Seniors and graduate students, thank you for your commitment and dedication to Salve Women's Soccer. Once a Seahawk, always a Seahawk.
Parents behind their player, please. Parents and family behind their player. Players keep getting closer. There we go.
She's out there, so I can't put so I'm going to be
Parents
rushed.
squeeze in behind.
Yeah, the men are over at Topa.
Kylie, do you want to elevate up here?
I think this is good.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get everybody.
Seahawks!
It's not snap. It's
Up here, folks, up here.
There you go.
that one.
Thank you.
Hopefully you got it.
Bring that camera up here.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Brother Reynolds Field in beautiful and historic Newport, Rhode Island for a great afternoon of Commonwealth Coast Conference women's soccer action. Today, the Salve Regina Seahawks play host to the Colonels of Curry College. Curry enters today's match with a record of 4-3, while Salve Regina has a season's mark of 4-5. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Salve Regina, in conjunction with the NCAA and the Commonwealth Coast Conference, puts its highest priority on promoting good sportsmanship. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials in a positive manner. Verbal abuse such as profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed toward officials, student athletes, coaches, or athletic department personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Thank you for supporting Salve Regina University athletics. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for Curry College. At defense, a sophomore from Gales Ferry, Connecticut, number 2, Lexi LaPearl. At midfield, a freshman from Whitman, Mass, number 3, Abby Carew. At midfield, a junior from Irvine, California, number 7, McKenna Reed. At defense, a junior from Dracut, Mass, number 13, Jessica Gooch.
They're doing their whole ceremony and stuff after the match.
At defense, a sophomore from Marshfield, Mass, number 21, Avery Ewell.
I'm going to upload the pictures I took.
At forward, a sophomore from Hudson, Mass, number 22, Shannon Fallon. At forward, a sophomore from Coventry, Rhode Island, number 29, Maddie Resendez. At defense, a sophomore from East Bridgewater, Mass, number 30, Sydney Dewhurst. At midfield, a sophomore from Coventry, Rhode Island, number 35, Sydney Resendez. At forward, a freshman from Berkeley, Mass, number 64, Brooke Sullivan. And in the goal, a freshman from Carver, Mass, number 55, Hannah Correa. The head coach of the Colonels is Brigida Palatino. She is assisted by Becca DeCarmo, Kevin Froling, Lauren D'Souza, and Morgan Ronska. And now for some more familiar names. Your Salve Regina Seahawks! At midfield, a senior from Old Tappan, New Jersey, number 2, Erin Harnish. At back, a junior from Glastonbury, Connecticut, number 6, Hannah Rossman. At midfield, a senior from New London, Connecticut, number 7, Emily Smith. At forward, a senior from Proctor, Vermont, number 9, Isabel Valerio. At back, a senior from Barrington, Rhode Island, number 10, Anna Downs. At midfield, a senior from Coventry, Rhode Island, number 12, Ashley Daigneault. At midfield, a senior from Rockaway Park, New York, number 18, Molly Breslin. At back, a senior from Portland, Connecticut, number 19, Molly Leary. At midfield, a sophomore from East Brookfield, Mass, number 24, Emily Rio. At midfield, a senior from Glen Head, New York, number 28, Megan Papiro. The head coach of the Seahawks is Jane Walsh. She is assisted by Courtney Bouchard, Morgan McBriar, and Brooke Osmanski. The officials for today's game are Devin Miller, Elwan Sao, and Sammy Correa. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and direct your attention to the northern end of the field as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. you'll have to imagine the virtual national anthem, since we've had a malfunction. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. NCAA Division III student athletes are committed to the concept of sportsmanship and demonstrating respect toward all participants, which includes fair play, taking responsibility for one's actions, and representing the spirit of Division III intercollegiate athletics. Salve Regina University encourages teams, fans, coaches, and referees to help us in promoting this philosophy. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Brother Michael Reynolds Field on the campus of Salve Regina University for Seahawk women's soccer action. Salve Regina hosting Curry College, the Colonels from Milton, Massachusetts, in Commonwealth Coast Conference action. The visiting Colonels are 4-5 overall, 0-2 in the CCC. And the Seahawks also 4-5 overall. They have a 1-1 mark in conference play. Seahawk captains and Curry captain at midfield. Meeting with the officials. My name's Ed Habisher. We have Kylie Callahan on the camera. She's also got a headset on so she can add some commentary whenever she wishes. Today is senior day for Salve Regina University Seahawks. 3 graduate students recognized, along with 6 class of 2022 members. Molly Breslin, Mia Papero, and Megan Papero are your grad students. Seniors include Isabel Valerio, Erin Harnish, Emily Smith, Anna Downs, Ashley Daigneault, and they're joined in the starting lineup by junior keeper Georgia Drake, junior back Hannah Rossman, and sophomore midfielder Emily Rio. Isabel Valerio in the center. We'll get play started with a first touch. She is a goalkeeper and a forward, wearing number 9 as a forward. touches it back to Ashley Denyo. The Colonels had some quick touches before it's back to Molly Leary. Salve Regina women's soccer 4-1 at home this season. That includes a 2-1 mark at Topa Field, a turf facility, and also a 2-0 mark here at Reynolds Field, a natural grass facility. Larry sends that out right at the midfield flag. It'll be a throw-in for Jessica Gooch, junior from Draycote, Massachusetts. Abby Carew, a freshman from Whitman, Mass., moves it over to the far side. Kick into the top of the box. Hipped out by Hannah Rossman. Hannah Downs now up on the far side, being chased by one Colonel while others watching. That goes out of bounds and last touched by a Seahawk. So it'll be a throw-in for Lexi LaPearl, sophomore from Gales Ferry, Connecticut. The kick is high from Sydney Resendiz, sophomore from Coventry, Rhode Island. It goes wide. On our live stats today, we have Presley Boyce performing that function. Three of us are in the press box at midfield. Kylie Callahan, Presley Boyce, and myself, Ed Habershaw. Now Anna Downs up ahead into the offensive zone for Salve Regina. It'll be a Seahawk throw, and Anna Downs will take it. Good crowd gathering today on a sunny afternoon, Saturday, October 2. Georgia Drake will get her first pickup and punt. Punt clears midfield. The wind is blowing to the northeast. Brooke Sullivan sent it in for the Colonels. That kick almost saved by Megan Papero as she came in from her midfield position. Ashley Daniel able to kick it free. Papero with the feed inside for Molly Breslin. Knocked away by Jessica Gooch. Daniel back into the middle. Isabel Valerio with her back to the goal. Sends a nice feed to the corner for Papero. She can't catch up with it. It hits out of bounds. Seahawk underclassmen set up some netting to display their posters of appreciation for their fellow seniors and grad students.
Yes, ladies, come on, put it away. Patience, patience, let us recover.
At midfield, Emily Rio takes control. Valerio over to Papero. We have a trio of Seahawks ready to check into the contest at the next opportunity. McKenna Reed, junior from Irvine, California, forced a kick out of bounds for the Seahawks. It'll be a Colonel throw-in from inside their defensive set. Valerio almost had a chance to intercept the pass. Rossman up to midfield now. Harnish battles for possession. Leary heads it to Rio, but she can't get it before Maddie Resendiz. Kick inside. Georgia Drake will come out and pick it up. Drake's punt with a little breeze at her back. Clears midfield. Out of bounds. Seahawk throw in. Substitutions. Megan McLaughlin, Madeline Koecki, and Olivia Pickard. 3 Seahawks coming in, replacing Isabel Valerio, Ashley Denyo, and Megan Papero. 2 seniors and a grad student. We're in the 7th minute of this contest. At midfield, Picard pokes it in. Harnish and Breslin looking to make a play. Now Brooke Sullivan sends it back to LaPearl, who sends it up midfield. Rossman gets a throw in. Hannah Rossman at midfield. Harnish touches it back to her. Over to Emily Smith. Smith's pass intercepted. Nice step up by Avery Ewell, sophomore from Marshfield, Massachusetts. And Drake will have it picked up. Harnish able to keep it in. Out of bounds for a Rossman throw. Rossman's throw into Breslin, and then taken away by Abby Carew. Now Madeline Koecki will switch sides over to Anna Downs, senior from Barrington, Rhode Island. Downs carries her pass off a Colonel. Smith backs it up to Koecki. Koecki to Leary. Leary goes right ahead to Harnish, just beyond midfield. Sends it into the middle. Poked out by Ewell. LaPearl with the long pass. And an offside call on the Seahawks. Ball's in play. LaPearl up to Sullivan. Knocked out by Rossman. LaPearl will have the throw. She bounces it to Resendiz. Back to LaPearl. She's going to kick it into the top of the box. Anna Downs is there waiting for it. Volleys it up. McLaughlin trying to get control of the ball. She has it. Up ahead to Breslin. Now at the far sideline, McLaughlin battling for possession with Shannon Folan, sophomore from Hudson, Massachusetts. Kenna Reed trying to back her way in. And knocks down Anna Downs. That'll be a foul on Reed, number 7 for the Colonels. Anna Downs will take the free kick. Larry over to Rossman. Rossman into the middle. Traffic. Picard able to direct it to Emily Smith. Smith over to Anna Downs. Downfield. Stays in bounds. The Colonels send it up to midfield. That was Sydney Dewhurst sending it up to midfield from East Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Foul on the Colonels. Harnish has the ball set inside the circle, delivers the kick straight ahead, and Karam, and it's in! Picking up the rebound was Olivia Picard. A long feed in. And Olivia Picard there to get the rebound.
Olivia Picard.
Last touch by the Seahawks. It'll be a throw-in for Curry College. LaPearl gets another throw as the ball is handed to her from head coach Jane Walsh. Walsh in her 7th season as the head coach of the Seahawks. First joined the program 8 years ago as an assistant coach under then head coach Jessica DiPolito. On Coach Walsh's staff, we have Courtney Bouchard and Morgan McBriar, both class of 2018, and Brooke Osmansky. Bouchard and McBriar, both Salve grads. Jane Walsh, head coach, graduated from Keene State College, a team she's beaten right here on this field this year. I believe has 4 wins in a row over her alma mater. One nothing the score. Olivia Picard with the goal. In the 12th minute of this contest. Ball's in the middle of the box. Cleared out by Madeline Kowecki. Megan McLaughlin trying to keep it in play, but it goes off her foot out of bounds. On the far side, Jessica Gooch will have the throw. Lines it right to Maddie Resendiz. And we have a whistle. And a foul. Colonels are coached by Brigida Palatino from Connecticut College. She's in her third season. Becca DeCarmo and Kevin Froling, Lauren D'Souza, and Morgan Razanka are assistants for Brigida. At the feet of Molly Breslin, she's able to touch it back to Emily Rio. Rio up ahead to Harnish. Gets knocked out. It'll be a Seahawk throw. Clock will stop. And the officials are gathering here at midfield for a conference. That was quick. McLaughlin gets the offsides flag. Good breeze here today at Reynolds Field. Temperature supposed to reach the 70s. Beautiful sunny day on the campus of Salve Regina University, Newport, Rhode Island. Picard volleys that throw in out of bounds. Emily Smith looked at Molly Larry, then decided to go directly to Madeline Kowecki on the wing. She gets it back from Hannah Rossman. Over to Anna Downs. Downs to Picard. She pops it up, but it goes out of bounds. Seahawks have the wind at their back. It helps defensively and offensively. Erin Harnish had the free kick from the offensive side of the midfield circle. Sent it directly in on a bounce to Hannah Correa, a freshman from Carver, Mass. She blocked it straight on, but the carom went right to the foot of Olivia Picard, and the junior from Wellfleet, Massachusetts, put the goal in. That's Picard's second goal of the season. She has 4 assists as well for 8 points. And Georgia Drake reaches up to make that stop as McKenna Reed had the free kick. The Seahawk action today on campus includes women's tennis. They're hosting their senior day on the courts over at the Antone Academic Center. That's on the other side of the Antone Academic Center. Reynolds Field on the south side and the tennis courts on the north side.
Switch! Come to this side!
right off Leroy Avenue. Harnish will set up another free kick, this time from the far right side. She has a bunch of Seahawks positioned at the top of the box. Right to Correa. She's able to control it this time. Hands up, knocked it down, and then jumped onto it. That kick to Anna Downs. McLaughlin lets it pass through. Curry College men's soccer also visiting Newport, Rhode Island today. They'll be playing the Seahawks at Topa Field with a 3 o'clock start. Andrew Pizzelli will have the call for Salve Regina Sports Network. Headed down by Anna Downs. This kick in from McKenna Reed. Blocked by the Seahawk defense. Correa are able to clear the kick from Avery Ewell. We are in the 21st minute here at Brother Michael Reynolds Field on the campus of Salve Regina University. Seahawks with a 1-0 lead over the Colonels. Commonwealth Coast Conference women's soccer action. That'll be a foul on Salve Regina. Colonels will have a free kick deep inside their defensive zone. Into the wind and in the air. Emily Smith getting ahead on it first. Now Hannah Rossman moving ahead. Rossman kicking it ahead. And offsides. Very clear. Even Molly Breslin was waiting for that whistle. Wasn't pursuing the loose ball as eagerly as any goal scorer would. Sullivan up the near sideline. Stays in play for Maddie Resendiz. Now Kowecki up to Harnish. Sullivan picks it up. Goes inside to Reed. Reed up ahead. The cross goes just wide. And now Anna Downs able to knock it out for a Curry College throw-in. Just after 12:30 Eastern Time on Saturday afternoon, October 2, and we'll have a sub for the Seahawks. Haley Dubioso, junior from North Salem, New York, giving Molly Breslin a rest at forward. Breslin, the senior grad student, actually, from Rockaway Park, New York, Mary Lewis Academy. Anna Downs kicks it out from inside the box. That'll be a Curry College throw-in. Shot there by Sydney Resendiz, Coventry, Rhode Island sophomore. Georgia Drake getting it at shoulder height with the catch. McLaughlin with the cross, or the shot on goal, I should say. And it's saved by Correa. She comes all the way out to the top of her box. Her punt to the near sideline in front of the Curry bench. Rossman knocks it out last. It'll be a throw-in for Curry College. Harnish skips it over to Larry with the header. And then Emily Smith sends it to Downs. Emily Rio now looking to connect with Megan McLaughlin. Seahawks will have a throw-in and a substitution. Salve Regina freshman Shay Minicucci from Midland Park, New Jersey, giving Erin Harnish a rest, but she has to pick up her substitution penny first. Picard able to settle that. On the far side, it's Shannon Folan. Out of bounds off McLaughlin. Shaken up on the play. It's the junior from East Hampton, Connecticut. Had the wind knocked out of her, I believe. Curry College with its first substitution, checking in at the table. Free kick for Anna Downs. At the top of the box, it's met there by Folan. Correction, that's Ewell. Folan had the cross intercepted by Emily Smith. And now Dubioso leaves it for Anna Downs, unable to control it. And checking in for the Colonels, Kira Lindmark, a freshman from Norfolk, Massachusetts, and Julia Croft, also a freshman. She's from Severn, Maryland. Shannon Folan and Brooke Sullivan getting some first half rest. Foul on the Seahawks on the far side near midfield. We have a player down. Clock will stop. And a Downs attended to by Salve Regina University head athletic trainer David Cox. And Sophie Lucas checks in for the Seahawks. Olivia Picard coming to the sidelines, but I believe it's just for some water and Gatorade. .37 remaining on the clock in first half action. Seahawks with a 1-0 lead. Olivia Picard, who had just subbed into the game in the 10th minute, scored in the 12th minute on a nice long free kick from Erin Harnish that caromed off Correa. And Picard was able there to pick up the goal. Anna Downs walking off on her own, accompanied by head athletic trainer David Cox. Play will resume. Players getting instructions from the head referee. Emily Smith able to take it away into the middle for Haley Dubioso. But now for Colonels. Switched up by Sydney Resendiz. Now down to Larry Shields. Julia Croft from getting to the ball, so Georgia Drake can pick it up. Her left-footed boot. Volleyed by Resendiz. Smith touches it back to Lucas, just into the game. Lucas up ahead to Shea Minakuchi. Minakuchi down the near sideline. Gets knocked down. That'll be a Curry College foul. And now Minakuchi goes to the grass. And we'll have the clock stop once more. David Cox down with Shea Minakuchi, who's on the ground at the sideline. Call in for a substitution. Minakuchi up and walking back to the bench, but I believe there'll be a substitution for the Seahawks. It'll be Jenna Hutchins coming in for Shea Minakuchi, number 15. So the last two Seahawks subs were injury related.
Sophie takes it. Sophie.
Lucas will take the free kick after, or the drop ball, I should say, from the injury. Thought the Seahawks had a free kick because of the foul. And that goes over the end line for a Curry College goal kick. Correa will set it up in the middle of the goal line. Fakes an approach. Then delivers the kick. Hannah Rossman able to get a first touch. McLaughlin into the midfield for Rio. Foul there. That whistle goes against Resendiz. Trying to battle with Emily Rio. Now Molly Leary will have the free kick just on her side of the center line. It's over the head of Dubiozio and headed by Ewell. Seahawks have the throw. Hannah Rossman will take that on the far side. Lucas touches it into the box. Correa will be the only one near it. Hannah Correa, freshman from Carver, Massachusetts. She's making her third start of the season. She's 1-1 in her previous 2 starts. Has 1 shutout. That was her victory. On the opposite side, it's Georgia Drake, who's making her 11th start of the season. 12.5 minutes remaining in first half action here at Brother Michael Reynolds Field. Foul on the Seahawks. Kayla Cook, a sophomore from Marlborough, Massachusetts, ready to check in for Curry College. She'll be going in for Maddie Resendiz, number 29. Another foul near midfield, this time on Emily Rio. At midfield. Touched by LaPearl. And then Ewell sends it down. Now Hutchins out to Rio. Knocked out by Julia Croft. Intercepted by Ewell. Into the top of the box where Georgia Drake stops it with her feet. Now picks it up. Drake, the junior from Plymouth, Massachusetts. Punts it out to midfield. Dubioso's pass too far ahead of Jenna Hutchins. Kayla Cook into the game for the Colonels as they have a throw-in from just beyond their bench. We are in the 35th minute here at Reynolds Field. Seahawks scoring the 1-0 lead in the 12th minute. Nice pass from Lucas into Dubioso. Good clear by the Colonels. And we will have a foul and a yellow card. This one being issued to Emily Rio, number 24, at 10:07 on the clock. Long kick in from Sydney Dewhurst. Smith and Carew meet at the ball at the same time. Now Dubiosio settles it for McLaughlin. Into the corner for Picard. She pushes it ahead. Her cross goes off a Colonel for a Seahawk corner kick. Kat Hunter checking in for the Seahawks, the junior from Flanders, New Jersey, as does Madison Fry, the sophomore from Abington, Massachusetts. She checks in for Curry College. Rio comes back to the bench for Salve, and Resendiz for the visitors. That corner kick goes behind the goal, so no chance for a Seahawk header or shot.
Lock him in. Jenna, turn. Be there.
Picard's kick into the box, picked up by Correa.
Let's go. Win it, White. Come on. Let's go up. Haley, let's go.
Under 8 minutes remaining in the first half. 1-0 the score. Salve Regina getting the goal from Olivia Picard, her second of the season. McLaughlin gets knocked out of bounds. Ball still in play. Now Kowecki will kick it out. And that kick goes into the side of the net. Seahawks will have a goal kick. And Colonels have a substitution. Megan Montolio from Plymouth, Mass. Checks in for Croft. As Emily Smith finds Megan McLaughlin. Foul on the Seahawks. Kat Hunter in the middle of that play. We are in the 40th minute. 1-0 continues to be the score in favor of Salve Regina as Larry heads that long pass in. Now she settles it and lifts it in the air back to the Colonel side. Dubiosio forces a Seahawk throw in as the Colonels touch it out. Touched by Montolio. Lucas into Hunter. Quick flick. Montolio trying to control it. Ewell up ahead. Now LaPearl. She went behind Kayla Cook. Cook touches it in, but Drake is there. Good recognition by the junior goalkeeper. That ball had a lot of spin on it as well. Big boot from Georgia Drake. We'll have a Seahawk throw in on the near side. Lucas with the pickup. She's got Hutchins, Hunter, and Dubioso. Goes to Hutchins. Another knockout by the Colonels. Lucas with another throw. That bounced in to Hunter, who was fouled by Carew. So the Seahawks will set up a free kick. Hunter will position it. Correa more towards the left side of her box, now shifts towards the middle. This kick goes to the far post, and the header goes out wide of the goal. I'm thinking it might have been Hannah Rossman with the header. As the Colonels have another substitution, Nasilia Juarez, a freshman from Norco, California, checks in. She replaces Kira Lindmark. So both teams getting a lot of players off their bench into some action in the first half. Montolio up ahead to Nasilia Juarez. And to Hunter now. Montolio sends it in. In the middle, it's Koecki. Cook has it pop up, her header. And stop the clock. We will have a penalty kick. At 1:49 remaining in the half, it'll be a penalty kick for the Colonels. And it looks like it's going to be McKenna Reed setting it up. Georgia Drake in the center of her box. Makes the stop. The carom goes to the left. The kick by Lexi LaPearl goes wide. So the kick went pretty much straight on. Drake, a quick step to her left, making the stop right at shoulder height. Clearing that box. Georgia Drake, the 5'10" junior from Plymouth, Massachusetts.
1 minute left in the half.
Making the big save on the penalty kick by McKenna Reed. Hunter at the top of the box, she's in. Trying to make a move. Sophie Lucas fouls that off her foot. Cook first to the ball. Settles, has some room. Unable to make the cross. And it'll be cleared for a corner kick for the Colonels.
23 seconds!
Corner kick set up by McKenna Reed. She delivers. Top of the box, Juarez.
9, 8, 7,
And cleared by Sophie Lucas.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is the end of first half action at Reynolds Field. Zeros on the clock. And we'll give you the replay of the goal scored by Olivia Picard. That coming in the 12th minute. That was off the free kick from Erin Harnish. Harnish delivers this free kick right on the goal. Making the stop initially is Correa, but then finishing with the goal is Olivia Picard. Thanks to the camera work of Kylie Callahan. Live stats, Presley boys. We'll take a break here at Brother Michael Reynolds Field. It is halftime.
Hi, my name is Jane Walsh, and I'm the head women's soccer coach at Salve Regina University. We are an NCAA Division III institution competing in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. Since 2015, we've maintained significant status within the CCC, earning postseason berths each season, as well as having many student athletes receive all conference accolades such as Rookie of the Year and Offensive Player of the Year. By creating relationships with my student athletes based on who we are as people over who we are as players and coaches, I believe that we create a deeper sense of trust that's essential for growth. As a team, we commit ourselves 365, meaning there's always something that you can be doing to be preparing for your craft. So sometimes that's heavy in-season training, heavy out-of-season training in the weight room, conditioning, so on and so forth. And sometimes that means just purely rest. But it's important to know that when you commit yourself to the program, we do prioritize family, academics, and soccer. And then anything else you want to do after that, as long as you're keeping yourself healthy and safe, is totally up to you, and we're in support of that. A good way to get in touch is to simply reach out by email, introduce yourself, give me your year of graduation, or if you're a current student here at Salve. Highlight film is certainly important, and then any playing or practice schedules that you might have are really helpful as well. Just kind of give me a snapshot of who you are, what you do, academically in and out of the soccer field, and from there we'll just kind of create a relationship and move forward. It is important that I get to see you play in person. That's kind of essential in determining your fit with the program, but as I said before, I really like to get to know who you are as a person first. Thank you again for your interest in Salve Regina University women's soccer. Have a great day.
Welcome back to Salve Regina University. Brother Michael Reynolds Field. Seahawks with a 1-0 lead at halftime versus Curry College, the Colonels from Milton, Massachusetts. Seahawks from Newport, Rhode Island. Halftime is 5 seconds away from ending. Teams are making their way back to their respective benches. At least one of them is. And we'll be underway with second half action. In first half action, Seahawks and Colonels. Only one goal scored. That came in the 12th minute as Aaron Harnish delivered a free kick from inside the midfield circle. Went all the way to the Curry College keeper, Hannah Correa, a freshman from Carver, Mass. She made the initial stop, but Olivia Picard from Wellfleet, Massachusetts was there to pick up the carom and place it into the back of the net for the Seahawk 1-0 lead. McKenna Reed had a penalty kick in the closing minute of the first half. That went just to the left of Georgia Drake. She made a quick step and stop of that penalty kick, and the carom was knocked over the end line for a Seahawk goal kick. That was the biggest threat that the Seahawks had faced. Stat-wise, they're close. 5 shots for the Colonels, 6 shots for Salve Regina, 3 on goal for Curry, 4 on goal for Salve, including 1 in the goal. So 3 saves for Correa, 3 saves for Drake. Both teams have 1 corner. Salve's committed offsides 4 times, none for the Colonels. 8 fouls for Curry College, 9 fouls for Salve Regina, and the 1 yellow card in the first half was given to Emily Rio. She's back out there on the field as the Seahawks are getting ready for second half action. Beautiful day, sunny skies, temperature in the 70s at Reynolds Field, a good breeze. So as Presley Boyce said, when you're under the cover of our press box, no sunshine on us. So it tends to be a little bit chillier in the press box with the breeze coming through. No sides up yet on this wonderful portable press box at Brother Michael Reynolds Field. We are ready to get underway. The Colonels will touch first. It is Nacelia Juarez in the middle. She sends it back to McKenna Reed. Reed had that first half penalty kick right near the end. Correa has to quickly come out as Sydney Dewhurst does a nice job shielding Isabel Valerio from that ball. Seahawks will have a throw in from the far side. Sophie Lucas will do that. She brings it up further, closer to the midline. Emily Rio able to keep it in play. Lucas up ahead. Finding Erin Harnish. Rossman will let that play all the way into Georgia Drake. She picks it up as Cook gets a little bit closer. Kayla Cook, sophomore from Marlboro, Mass. Now Drake's punt into the breeze, reaches midfield. Harnish on the far side with Reed. Reed sends it out. Harnish will leave the throw in for Sophie Lucas. Kowecki able to shift it over to Rossman. Rossman gets it back and send it back to Kowecki. She goes into the middle looking for Smith. Rio now looking for Harnish to make a play. Brooke Sullivan has other intentions. Picard able to get it to Rossman. And now they switch places. Rossman comes into the middle. Ends up leaving it for McKenna Reed. Now Sullivan at midfield. Her left foot sends it over to Dewhurst. Kowecki with the volley out. Throw in for Curry College. Cook with some space. Knocked out by Kowecki. Curry College throw from deep in their zone. Georgia Drake shielding her eyes from the sun. Cook looking to turn, sends across over the box, and it'll go on the other side of the corner flag for a Seahawk goal kick. Emily Rio finds Olivia Picard. Picard up ahead to Megan McLaughlin. Megan McLaughlin's got a step on her. And great play by Correa. Coming out to dive on the ball. Harnish touches it to Smith. Smith inside to Valerio. She switches it to Picard, and now again McLaughlin with a chance. It's outside the box. Her cross inside. And the kick from Harnish is good! Erin Harnish on the goal for Salve Regina. The assist will go to Megan McLaughlin. Harnish had the assist on the first goal, Olivia Picard in the first half, and then she scores the second goal. Here's a quick replay for you. Megan McLaughlin chases it just outside the box.
Number 2, Erin Harnish.
And then Harnish
Number 3, Megan McLaughlin.
driving it into the net. Seahawks with a 2-0 lead. Scoring in the 6th minute of the second half. And Megan Pepero will check in before the Seahawk throw-in from the far side. She replaced Olivia Picard. Picard had the first half goal. Two nothing the score. Last time these teams met was in Milton, Mass. In October of 2019. And Cara Cody delivered a late goal on an assist from Devin DeFalco. A 1-0 Seahawk victory. Drake picking that ball up right on the outside edge of her box. Salve Regina and Curry are meeting for the 34th time in women's soccer today. The Colonels hold a 17-15-1 mark in the all-time series. However, the Seahawks are undefeated, 3-0-1 in the last 4 meetings, including Cody's game-winning 1-0 goal in the 78th minute in 2019. That cook off the left foot of Shannon Folan goes wide left. In 2018, Abby McMacken scored 2 first-half goals, and Salve Regina held on for a 2-1 victory over visiting Curry College right here on Reynolds Field. Drake touches her goal kick over to Molly Larry. Seahawks are taking their time moving the ball up. Rossman on the ground. It's intercepted by Resendiz. She centers it. Sophie Lucas is there. Now Emily Smith able to control and then draw the foul from Curry. So Seahawks will have a free kick. Molly Larry will do that. Salve Regina women's tennis underway with Nichols College on the campus of Salve Regina in Newport, Rhode Island. Salve Regina football underway in Springfield, Massachusetts, playing the first Commonwealth Coast Conference football game of the year against Western New England University. And we have offsides on Salve Regina. Great camera work by Kylie Callahan and also live stats from Presley Boyce. That free kick was volleyed by Natalia Juarez. Rossman and LaPearl battling for possession. Curry throw in. LaPearl bounces it on the end line, and it'll roll all the way to Georgia Drake. She was well protected by her fellow Seahawks, including Molly Larry and Madeline Koecki. Another nice punt from Drake. Harnish steps in and takes that ball. Sends it ahead to Megan McLaughlin. Her across. Looking for Valerio. Intercepted by the Colonels. Nice chip volley by Juarez. Larry will look to clear it. No success there. Juarez into the box. And Rossman will let Drake pick it up. Loose ball. LaPearl cleared out by Smith. It'll be a Seahawk throw-in and a substitution for Salve Regina, as Megan Moniz comes in for Isabel Valerio, the senior from Proctor, Vermont. Moniz back to Hannah Rossman, who threw it in. Centers it for Megan Papero, now Moniz. If you joined us late, folks, you missed a great rendition of the national anthem sung by our very own Matt Hurd. He's operating the clock throughout the game and did pregame introductions, along with a wonderful senior day ceremony for Salve Regina women's soccer. 3 graduate students and 6 seniors recognized for their wonderful contributions to the women's soccer program. Megan Montolio returns to action for Curry College, replacing Lexi LaPearl. Nice cross. And Montolio forces a corner kick. Second corner kick of the day for Curry College, first of the second half. We are in the 60th minute of action as McKenna Reed delivers the corner kick close to the top of the box, volleyed out by Megan Moniz in a direction I'm sure her coaching staff would prefer go differently. So it'll be another corner kick for McKenna Reed. This closer into the box. Drake with the punch away. And it's a goal kick. Drake was able to get it away from her area. And then last touch by Curry College out of bounds. Rossman trying to find a handle on the ball. Sends it back to Koecki. She's in the box. Sends it across to Sophie Lucas. Lucas, a junior from Milford, Connecticut. Up to Rio. Rio. Back to Larry. Over to Smith. Seahawks playing a control game. And McLaughlin with it. Back to Rossman. Good possession by Salve Regina as Megan Papero Leaves it for Sophie Lucas. Then her pass is intercepted by Avery Ewell. Ewell, a sophomore from Marshfield, Mass. Now Juarez into the box, settled by Koecki. She keeps it in play. No pressure on her. Smith now looking to turn upfield. Had Papiro momentarily. Now Smith again. And our head referee will have a conversation with a Seahawk player. Looks to be Erin Harnish. So nothing came out of that except for a conversation. It's a free kick for Salve Regina, so the foul was on Curry College. Now a foul on Salve. Maddie Resendi's ready to check back in for Curry College. Larry able to create a goal kick out of that long pass. She shields Curry attackers from getting possession of that ball. Resendi's in. Folan out for Curry College. Drake sets up the goal kick from the middle. Gives her plenty of options to go in either direction. She may leave it for Molly Larry. Seahawks are taking their time. 2-0 lead for Salve Regina. Picard with the first half goal. Harnish with a second half goal. Harnish had an assist on Picard's score. Now Sullivan creates another corner kick opportunity for Curry College. This will come from the far corner. McKenna Reed will set this up. The junior from Irvine, California. Sullivan with the header, and it goes wide. Number 64, Brooke Sullivan, had the header that went wide right. Drake makes her play out to Larry. Now Smith has it taken away. Resendi's with the kick right at Georgia Drake. Drake steps up in the box. One bounce and one kick. Reaches Moniz. But then now taken away by Abby Carew. Carew on the far side, crosses. Resendiz heads it down. It goes out, last touch by the Seahawks. Curry College throw in. We're in the 65th minute, and the Seahawks will have another goal kick. Salve Regina University celebrates its 13th class of inductions into its Athletic Hall of Fame, including 4 athletes and a longtime broadcaster. Congratulations to Claire Adams, Ryan Burrell, Sergio Gonzalez, and Megan Harden, and also W80K's Bob Angel. Those ceremonies will take place tomorrow at the O'Hare Academic Center. A brunch to be followed by inductions, noontime brunch, And inductions at 1 o'clock in the Bazarski Lecture Hall. That'll be a foul called on Curry College as Olivia Picard and Madison Fry are ready to check in for their respective teams. Picard for the Seahawks, scoring a goal in the first half, and Fry for the Colonels. Monez, pass to McLaughlin, intercepted by Montolio. Juarez able to reverse kick it into the zone. Now Rio looking to chip it out. McKenna Reed leaves it back for Jessica Gooch, and her ball carries all the way into Georgia Drake. Salve Regina scoring a goal in each half thus far. 2-0 lead. McLaughlin, who assisted on the Harnish goal, gets knocked down. Draws the foul and the yellow card. So we'll have a stoppage in the clock with 23:04 remaining. And the yellow card issued I believe it was for Sydney Resendiz, number 35. Erin Harnish will set up the free kick. Her free kick in the first half led to Olivia Picard's goal. And it goes in. It's a goal for Erin Harnish. Harnish able to get the good height on that. It was knocked up by Correa, but the deflection goes in for a 3-0 Salve Regina lead with 22:58 left on the clock here in second half action.
Scored by number 2, Erin Harnish.
That's Harnish's second goal of the game, second of the season. The senior from Old Tappan, New Jersey, delivering an assist on the first goal and then scoring to herself in the second half. As they were describing Erin Harnish in the early moments of their senior ceremony pre-game, we learned she was a walk-on for the program. Rossman will have the free kick. She'll reposition it. Harnish with an assist in the first half and then 2 goals in the second half. Her second goal coming off the free kick. 3-0 lead for Salve Regina. Rossman's free kick, reaching the top of the box, headed out by Sydney Dewhurst. Harnish touches it back to Sophie Lucas, who touches it back to Molly Lairdy. She'll center it for Madeline Kowecki. Kowecki to Rossman, now to Smith. Smith able to turn, upfield, Picard. Seahawks will have the throw in. It'll be Sophie Lucas from the far side. Rossman with a throw in from the near side. In football action at Western New England University, the Golden Bears have a 7-3 lead. Second quarter. Emmy Hart is getting ready to check in for the Colonels, the freshman from West Greenwich, Rhode Island. She'll be seeing her first action of the afternoon. That kick goes to the foot of Georgia Drake. She stops it with her foot and now picks it up after Montolio says, "I'd like to kick that in the goal." Ashley Daniel, one of our 6 seniors, ready to check back in for the Seahawks. She started in the first half. Daniel replacing Emily Smith. And Hart replacing Carew for the Colonels. Under 18.5 minutes remaining in second half action. Seahawks with a 3-0 lead. Larry controls it over to Rossman. Rossman wants to go back to the center for Picard. Picard switches it over to Sophie Lucas. She's got Erin Harnish up on the left. Harnish chasing it down. Seahawks will have a throw-in. That'll be taken by Sophie Lucas. Harnish gives the nice feed to Megan McLaughlin. She had the side volley that went over the net. And now Lizzie Miller, another freshman for the Colonels, checks in. Freshman from Munson, Massachusetts. She wears number 99. A lot of high numbers on the Colonel roster. McLaughlin settles and touches it back to Rossman. Rossman goes inside to Rio. Rio finds back to McLaughlin. She goes to the top of the box. Moniz with a quick settle, and her turn and fire just wide left. So shot by Megan Moniz there. Just wide. Good quick settle, though, for the Seahawk from Norton, Massachusetts. First-year player. Correa's goal kick. Line drive. Olivia Picard first to it. Cleared by Avery Ewell, but it'll be a throw-in for Salve Regina. Picard with a long lift. Off the crossbar! And offsides will be the call. It's a late flag. Long kick in. Sophie Lucas clearing it. It'll be a throw-in in the far corner. Brooke Sullivan gets to it. One bounces it to Resendiz. Harnish trying to work it out. Sullivan with the cross. In traffic. Rio able to punch it out of bounds. Another Colonel throw-in. Ewell will do it. She bounces it to Madison Fry. Under 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Salve Regina with a, second half. Salve Regina with a 3-0 lead. Ashley Daniel with the clear on the header. Here comes a long kick up in the air. And Georgia Drake able to smother it. As Jessica Gooch lifted up that dangerous ball. Especially with the wind and a lot of spin. Drake with the shield from Kowecki able to pick up the loose ball as Resendiz was coming on. Another left-footed boot out to midfield. McKenna Reed first to touch. Picard and Fry contending for the ball. Now up ahead from Sophie Lucas. Sullivan able to control it. Colonels with the throw-in. Moving quickly now as they trail by 3 goals. Fry does not have the throw-in here. It'll go to Salve, and Sophie Lucas will survey the field and throw. Down to Megan Moniz. Chip in. Stopped by Gooch. Volleyed back in by Picard. Now Picard will switch it, passing Daniel over to Rossman. Rossman's pass deflects off of Gooch. And now Rossman able to beat Gooch to the ball. But Resendiz wins that battle, draws the foul. Kat Hunter ready to check back in for Salve Regina. That kick goes long. Easy pickup for Georgia Drake. Rio tying her shoe at midfield. In the 79th minute of action here at Brother Michael Reynolds Field, Seahawks with a 3-0 lead. Another high ball into the box. Georgia Drake collects it. Gets knocked down, but no foul. Drake facing a stiff breeze. Daniel pressures Hart into a release of the ball. Lucas able to clear, but it'll be Colonel possession at midfield. Now Harnish almost had a turnover. Larry will knock it out of play. Colonels with the throw-in from the far side, closer to the corner. Headed out by Picard, so another throw-in. Lucas keeps it in play. Picard sends it out. Hunter waits patiently for the Seahawks to get a throw-in, or another Colonel to show up at the substitution line. That's into the box. Rossman is able to shield it for a goal kick for the Seahawks, and we'll have a substitution now. Hunter checks in for Erin Harnish, star of this game, with an assist and 2 goals. Larry sets up the goal kick into the wind. Daniel with a quick flick. As that kick gets on goal from Maddie Resendes, stopped by Georgia Drake. And we'll have substitutions for both sides. Molly Breslin checks in for Megan Moniz. And Nasilia Juarez back in for the Colonels. And the drop. Georgia Drake will boot it to midfield. Kat Hunter just in. Picard knocks it into the large crowd of fans on a beautiful sunny day here at Reynolds Field. Our camera view gives you a glimpse of the McKillop Library, which was built in 1991, the same year that the university transitioned from a college to a university. Now Breslin looking to connect with McLaughlin. Throw in from the far side will be Curry College. Avery Ewell. Foul on the Seahawks. Olivia Picard with the infraction. Under 7.5 minutes remaining in second half action. Free kick for McKenna Reed. Crosses, nobody able to touch it. And it goes over the end line for another Seahawk goal kick. Drake will retrieve the ball from near the scoreboard here at Reynolds Field. Clock keeps ticking. 6:44 and down. 3-0 the score. Salve Regina with a P-card goal in the first half, assisted by Erin Harnish. And then Harnish scored her first goal of the season with an assist from Megan McLaughlin. And then added an unassisted goal on a free kick for that 3-0 lead. Emmy Hart doing a nice job of controlling that ball, shielding McLaughlin from any access. Now Sydney Dewhurst will send in the free kick. On target. And right into the basket for Georgia Drake. Able to secure it. She walks it to the top of her box. Delivers the punt at 5:45. McLaughlin comes up with it. Sends it down. Rio and Gooch collide. Foul goes on Rio. And we'll have a clock stoppage. At 5:20 remaining in the second half. And that's simply for a conversation between the referee and the head coach for Curry College, Brigida Palatino. Long kick, the bounce, and Drake able to secure it. Always dangerous on any surface to take that kick off a bounce. Drake's kick. Nearly kept in play by Kat Hunter on the far side at midfield. We're in the 86th minute here. Salve Regina with the 3-0 lead, looking to secure a shutout for Georgia Drake. The junior keeper has 3 shutouts already on the season. Had a season in career high, 13 saves in a win against Clark University on Wednesday night at Topa Field. 4-3 was the final there. Seahawks had built a 4-1 lead and then held on for the 4-3 final. That gets almost squeezes through, but Drake able to stop it. Under 4 minutes remaining. Curry getting more and more shot opportunities here in the second half. With the win at their backs. Drake stops it for Rossman to clear it. Big clear for Olivia Picard. Did not want Nacelia Juarez to be able to get a good shot at that. Rio looking to turn, but content with just taking some time. Is a cross and a stop for Drake. Resendiz with that cross. Drake's boot. Strong clearing midfield. Lucas with time now leaves it for Hunter. Hunter upfield. Just pops it in. Correa has to kick it out after that touchback from her teammate. Now Rio onside for McLaughlin. Koecki collects it for Larry. Back to Koecki. She has time and space. To McLaughlin, who gets fouled. Almost had a chance for a quick turn upfield. Rossman will come up for the free kick. Emily Smith ready to check back in for Salve Regina, the senior from New London, Connecticut. Rossman with a second chip. Reaches Hannah Carrera. Correa's kick clears midfield. Lucas heads it back. Coming up on 1 minute to go in the second half, we will hear Matthew Hurd say it.
1 minute left in the half.
Seahawks with a 3-0 lead are ready to claim victory here over the Colonels.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's a final here at Reynolds Field. Seahawks with the 3-0 victory, climbing over 500 on the season, both overall 6-5 and 2-1 in Commonwealth Coast Conference action. Fourth shutout of the year for Georgia Drake, and she had goal scorers in front of her from Olivia Picard, assisted by Erin Harnish, and Harnish scoring twice in the second half. First one assisted by Megan McLaughlin, and then her free kick goes in for the third goal of the game. 3-0 the final here at Brother Reynolds Field. It is senior day. 3 grad students and 6 seniors. Congratulations to all. Seahawks with the 3-0 final. My thanks to camera operator Kylie Callahan and live stats production from Presley Boys. My name's Ed Habashar. Have a great night, everybody.